What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Crash Blade Gaming. I'm your host, Crash, and I'm sure by now you've heard about the PTCGL, PTCGO news that was released by Pokemon, basically sunsetting PTCGO. And you know, a lot of the other PokeTubers have been actually quite negative about this impact that they will have to their channels, and I actually want to put my input in here because I could see this from a developer perspective, and I think that's pretty important to understand what's going on in the backgrounds. As we know with Pokemon TCGO, no further card set development will be supported in the game as of March 1st, so when the new format Scarlet and Violet comes out, Pokemon TCGO will basically be living in the past. Pokemon TCGL will have all the new updated features, and they're doing this so that they don't have to support Pokemon TCGO anymore, which means that those developers that were dedicated or having part-time jobs to develop for PTCGO to put in the new mechanics and things like that, they don't have to worry about that now, and they can focus on Pokemon TCGL. From a developer perspective, that's actually really good. Puts all their developer resources into PTCGL, and you guys have to remember, it's still in a beta sense. No beta game that I've ever heard of is bug-free, so just keep that in mind. When this comes out, we're still going to have a little bit of bugs, but over time, it's just going to get much better. And to be honest, I haven't played Pokemon TCGL. I haven't made any switches over, which might mean that my stuff is a little biased because I haven't seen Pokemon TCGL, and a lot of people have complained about it, but you know, once again, it's a beta. It's supposed to have bugs. You're supposed to find bugs and let the developers know, because as a developer, you can't find all the bugs by yourself. It's literally almost impossible to find every bug by yourself because you can't do all the interactions that a real player of the game would actually do unless you know the game like the back of your hand, which most developers actually don't, which is funny to say enough. But anyways, I think this is a great step moving forward to transition into Pokemon TCGL, and I fully support them doing this so that we can have a better version of TCGL as fast as possible, coming with the Scarlet and Violet rotation. So that's good news for us. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the Pokemon questions here that they have for PTCGL. There's no official date for PTCGO to be sunsetted, which is actually pretty good. So if you still like playing the expanded format, go have fun, go play in the expanded. If you don't mind not having tools as items, and you don't care about playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet as much, stay with PTCGO. It's still a full functioning game that you can do. They just list a bunch of things here. Any codes will be fine, you can do that. You can participate in Pokemon TCG Live Beta by just downloading it. So they're trying to get people, they're trying to get more eyes in the beta so they can catch more bugs sooner. So the sooner you catch bugs, the faster that they can be brought up to the team, they can develop the fixes for the bugs and just move forward with that, and the quicker that this game will be much better. The good news is your account transfers, so that's amazing. You get to keep all your cards, and if I'm not mistaken, there's also some kind of limit for the cards that you can keep, and they'll transfer those into tokens for you. I don't remember where that link was, but there's some kind of brackets where if you have so much of something, they'll give you a certain amount of, I guess, credit for what you've already collected. So just keep that in mind. You're not going to lose everything. You're just going to gain some stuff. You're going to lose like the 20 copies you have of Sobble or something like that, which who cares? You only need 4. You don't actually have to migrate to Pokemon TCG Live, which is good. You can wait until they say Pokemon TCGO is actually sunsetting, so keep that in mind. And yeah, you can read all about all of this stuff here. Oh, here it is. So if you have 125 unopened items, you get 12,400 crystals, which I think that relates to packs and bundles. I'd have to read this real quick. Yeah. Okay, packs and bundles. So if you have 126, just open one to get the other stuff so that you can have this 12,400 crystals, because anything over 125, you're going to be set to that. You will not be able to transfer some certain things like coins, heart and gold, soul, silver, avatar stuff, just things that are really old in the game, because remember, Pokemon TCGO has been out for like 10 plus years or something like that. So just keep that in mind. And you know what, I'll make a separate video on what you should get rid of in Pokemon TCGO so that you are well prepared to go into live when you have a chance. So yeah, keep that in mind. As the future of this channel, we are just going to be transitioning to Pokemon TCG Live when that Scarlet and Violet comes out. So when that happens, we'll probably see a pack opening on Pokemon TCGL with the Scarlet and Violet stuff, which would be really awesome. Although the pack opening, I've heard, is not the best there, so we'll try to make it work. We'll try to make the gameplay work and fun, and we'll go through bugs together. And you know what, I'll try to keep it an entertaining experience as I can, but I really enjoy the fact that they are putting more resources into Pokemon TCG Live, and it's overall just going to make it a better game in my opinion. The aesthetics of the game are going to be really good. I mean, it is a card game after all, so they have to find some ways to make it, visually appealing instead of just a plain old board and just cards, because that's basically what PTCGO is. There's not that much animation to it. So yeah, well, I look forward to it, and I hope you guys too. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I can respond to all of you guys saying we can have conversations and stuff about that. So yeah, we'll see you next time on Crash Blade Gaming.